Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Dialar's Quick Tactics. This is the first video in a few that I actually have pounce on, but I will still not stand up. No one needs to see that. So, Crimson Rot, level 7 to 10, is available as of today. It came live with the last patch. Now, there are a bunch of different ways to beat this. Yeah, I've tried on this account. This account can't do it. Basically, how they've switched it up is you are recommended to bring in assassins to beat this, and then on the last level, it becomes more of an issue of timing out. But you can get some really good stuff from this dungeon. This is the stuff we need. These nice little leaves is what we need to take our madness gear and our extraction gear up to immortal, right? So madness, very good for stuff like Dan. Extraction, probably good for characters like Doralee. If you make this madness set immortal, actually you can put it on Skewer and Hattie, although I wouldn't waste it on Skewer and Hattie. So, you know, like the other ones, like Mirage Space and like Idar, this is the next stage of progression. You do have to get these levels down, right? So this account can't do it. Because this first one's really hard. I haven't even beat this first one. Now, I have seen some videos of people beating this with tanks. I can't do it. I don't know how they're doing it. I've tried tanks plus assassins. It says you want to use assassins. Blah, 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 blah. You know, this is all him. So sorry, right? It's not actually telling you. Well, here you go. Here we can see some stuff right here. So you see this guy beat it with his assassins. Oh, 2 healers. But he's got a hyper-evolved Dom and Rickard. So let's just try it. We'll try it with assassins. Because I've tried it on auto. I've never really tried it on manual. You know, get rid of them. Let's try it with the 2 healer method. So, boom, boom, boom. I have a really crappy commander since this isn't my main account. Ugh, really crappy commander. I wonder if I can promote him. Let's see. Promote? Absolutely. Because whoa, 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 what just happened there? Okay, there we go. I guess we can only go up to that. Alright, well, we up a little bit more. So what do we got? We got crit damage in the back, crit rate in the middle. So, obviously want to put you guys back there. And then we want... Do I have a Fiona on this account? So we're going to try once with this, and then we're going to go to pre-recorded footage from my main account. Okay? So we're going to let Masrani there tank everything. I think I don't have the good one, the red one, the whatever it's called. Can't remember off the top of my head. Let's just put in the cloak. Okay, we're gonna run that. All my prototypes on this account are garbage. So let's try this, but we're gonna put these guys all on manual because the trick is pause. Now the music's really, really loud. There we go. We're gonna leave it like that. Look at Maz dying. Okay, so the trick I've heard is you got to get Serena down as quickly as possible. And my Maz is dead already. Okay, well let's try this then. Let's try putting Dominic out front since he can't be hit. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, so they're still going for Maz. Thanks. Stay alive, buddy. Stay alive. I probably don't even have any gear on my Fiona either. And now Fiona's dead. Alright, screw this. Screw this. So yeah, I've seen people beat it with tanks and beat it with assassins. Alright, we're going over to the main account. Okay, so I do have Caraxia on my main account, but I'm not going to use her because that's not going to teach you guys anything. So I don't know if I run through the gear, but Rickard is X30, Dominic's X30, Fiona's X30, everybody on this team's X30, but we're not using Caraxia. We're going to use Barag up front. Okay. So go, go, go. Basically, they're going to go, and you see Bailey's already on top of Serena. but they didn't kill her. The method you want to do is you want to target Serena with Dom and get her out immediately. Now, I am running I think it's Resurgence, or the Impulse of Annihilation. That's what it's called. I'm running that instead of Chaos Chip. I tried Chaos Chip, but what I found was use Pain Rune or Impulse of Annihilation, because that is basically going to allow you to stun everybody. So I'm going to get my head out of here for the rest of the video so you guys can see the damage meter. But you see how Serena was stuck there just stunned. And now where's Serena? I'm trying to look for Serena. 1, 2, 3, 4. She's right here. So you see they are going for her. They are attacking her. Rickert just blasted through her. She's still up, though. She is beefy. And this is level 10, by the way. Whoa. Don't skip. I just hit skip. Okay, nothing happened. So you see how Fiona just took a Jaina nuke to the face? That's part of her kit. As long as all of your assassins are on this side of the field, your Fiona gets so much damage reduction that she just ate that Jaina nuke to the face, and it didn't really do anything. And then again, if you're playing this on manual, target Serena with everybody, get her down as quickly as possible. And another reason why I like Barag on this team is because, again, he's just going to disrupt everyone. He's going to keep them all stunned and just sitting there doing nothing. So Serena is going down. You see she's almost dead. Boom, she's dead. Dominic chucked his mark off, didn't really do anything. And now that Serena's dead, now we just nuke the rest of them down, pretty much. So you see, look at, like, Barag is a good damage dealer here. So if you have a good Barag, use him out front. He'll help out. On my main account, which you'll see later, I'm running all 4 assassins. So as soon as Serena's dead, then we just gotta nuke them. Oak can be really annoying because of his immunity. And you see that even this team, really you're facing the timer on these fights. Like, these are not quick fights by any means, although full assassins can get this down pretty quickly. Boom, boom, boom. There you go. It's just Jaina. I don't know if that was Luke. Jaina's still alive, but there she go. Now she's dead. And then it's just finish off Oak. So this is one team that you guys could use. That's the basic strat. Do 3 assassins, Fiona. I feel like Fiona's very much mandatory here. I would say use Pain Rune or Impulse of Annihilation because I think the stuns are more effective than the damage. Not being able to stun them is just going to allow Serena to get off more heals. If we go back a bit to look at the damage meter. Let's go back a little bit more. There we go. Oh, you see it is Dominic by far, and then Barag actually does decent damage. And this is in a surge or a charge set as well on your Barag. And then, look, even Bailey, even since this is like a multi-target fight, it's not single target, you know, Bailey's actually doing decent damage here as well. Use Bailey over Helentis. Helentis, given the fact that she ports at the back, she's really not benefiting from Rick's sword souls on her. So this is a pure PvE fight as such. This is probably going to be one of the best free-to-play teams if you have the team developed. And keep in mind, again, this is level 10. I don't have footage on the tank team. You're going to have to go find that somewhere else. I'm sorry. But that is that team. So now I want to go to this team. So I recorded this footage halfway through. I was doing a lot of testing of different teams. This is the level 10 main boss fight. So let's just get through here. So what I tried... Oh, yeah, this is my one with no Nord. Okay, so this is a free-to-play one. So I was trying it out, and it does work. It is Ravenna, as you see down here. It is Jaina, Luke. They're all hyper-evolved. Nagrama, Ravenna, or sorry, Jaina, Luke, Nagrama, Ravenna. Ravenna not hyper-evolved. But other than Nagrama, all of these are X30. So the point of this is Miranda can tank the ads. So ideally, I think that Nagrama isn't really doing a whole lot on this team. As you see, the damage differential is huge. You'd probably get more out of this if you slide Luke up front and then put Rez paired with Jaina. That would probably be the ideal free-to-play comp. Miranda can tank them and then have Ravenna with Luke midline and then have Rez with Jaina backline. You're going to want to have a flowing rune. That's the prototype that you can't see, because that's going to allow you to constantly, if you hit more than 3 enemies, you gain 200 energy, which is a third of your ultimate bar. That is probably going to be your ultimate free-to-play. I have seen some comps that have Luke taken out completely, and they're using someone like Wamagon or Barog as a frontline tank, or even Leo as a frontline tank, if you don't have Nord. Obviously, Nord is going to be better. So this video, I tried Nagrama but he's probably not ideal, but this is proof that you don't need Nord to do it. And let's just fast forward. There we go. Let's do a little bit more. So this is the end of the fight. You see it was down to the wire. I only had 20 seconds left. But, you know, Luke and Nagrama are about equal damage. Ravenna pulls out ahead a little bit. This is what it leads me to say is take Luke and Nagrama right out. Put Rez paired with Jaina. Just boost this damage even more. And then have a frontliner. If you don't have Nord, if you put a frontliner like Barog, although then you're going to probably have to run tanks in the first fight. Or say even a Leo or a Wamagon up front. So they do get it down, but it was down to the wire. This is the Jaina show. If you do not have an exclusive 30 Jaina, you're going to suffer. You're going to suffer hard on level 10. And keep in mind, all of the footage you're seeing on this pre-recorded stuff is level 10. So now I'm showing you the fights. Also. So here's the prototypes you saw. Let's go back. Prototypes. Flowing Rune. A level 50 commander. This commander has +2 ult Jaina and +2 ult Luke. I'm just running my best other prototypes, the second and third ones. But this video is going to show you the gear. Also, to get this down, Miranda gear doesn't really matter, but she is X30. Ravenna is X30, and she's in bug gear. Bug and Surge. Bug gear is going to be very important on this fight if you're free to play. Nagrama just had his old gear. He's X20. Luke is running Burst and bug gear as well. And then Jaina is Surge and Bug. So if you are free to play, you are going to need good bug gear on this fight if you want to get them down in time. Because like I said, the timer is really what you're really fighting on this fight. You can tank it for days. It's just you just got to have the DPS to nuke these things down fast enough. So free to play. Let's free to play. Like I said, get Luke and get Nagrama out of here. Put Rez paired with Jaina, and then run like Wamagon frontline tank. Because my Miranda is also X30, and if you don't have an X30 Miranda, she is probably going to die. She probably won't be able to tank it as much, right? And then you're not going to have the damage either. So that is how I would tackle this if I was free to play. Now I'm going to just pull it back over here as I get the other video queued up. So let's close that. Let's close that. So I did try. Let's open this up. All right. Pause. Okay. Let's make that, and then let's pull up the main one. So there we go. Okay. All right. Let's bring you back over here. So I did try Wamagon, and I'm going to bring my head back into this now because you guys have seen the damage meters. I did try Wamagon, and again, I recorded this fight partway through. Now, Wamagon does tank them very, very, very well. But you see, if you look underneath me, he is really crappy damage. He just is crappy damage. And this is a Wamagon with a Surge set with the three immortal pieces along the bottom. He is decked out. He is really, really decked out. Again, probably could have got this done if I had removed Luke and put in Rez. Because it was going quite well. You see everyone's really, really healthy. Wamagon's healthy. The problem is damage. And really you can see Wamagon, while he's tanking it, isn't doing a whole lot of damage. But Ravenna and Jaina are your main damage dealers. It's nice to see Ravenna have some use again in this fight. But yeah, you pair Rez with Jaina, and she's just going to go over and over and over and over again. You're probably going to be able to nuke it in time. As you see, we run out of time, and we fail. I guess you can't see it because my head's covering it, but we got 4, 3, 2, 1, 0, and it fails. So, just a little bit of extra footage for you guys to see. Okay. Now let's go to the main account. So that gives you kind of some heads up of what you need to do. That kind of goes over the mechanics of the fight. Actually really hard. Yeah, it was really hard. I haven't tried it on my other free-to-play account yet, which has a little bit of a better roster. I'll do that later. I've just been at this game so much this morning. This is what you're going to see now. This is going to be my pay-to-win run. So if you don't want to see what a bunch of money can do on this type of content, you're free to log off. Thank you for coming. Tell me your thoughts and concerns below. But if you want to see how easy this is with the proper units, stay tuned. So this is an Immortal Caraxia. Again, Rickard X30-120, Dominic X30-120, Bailey X30 240, no hypervolved, Fiona 240 X30, and Caraxia is X30, not X40. I think I can take her to X40 at Immortal, but I haven't done that yet because I'm saving my red runes for the summoner coming on Thursday. So that is that team. Am I going to show the next team? I guess I'm not. Okay. Well, let's let her rip. I'm going to turn my head off so you guys can see how much Caraxia helps out. She's good. She is an AoE assassin, much kind of like Bailey, kind of like Fiona, but she stays up in melee range. And of course, Dominic, you know, they're going to load up so much damage into his mark, and when it goes off, he's just going to do mega damage. But then you see it's the Caraxia show after that. Caraxia in this fight is making Rickard look like a fool. Rickard only doubled Bailey's damage. Rickard is really the only single target assassin on this fight. I could argue that Dominic is an AoE, given his ultimate, and we are 40 seconds in. Let's see if we can kill it in under a minute. Frickin' Oakman. Frickin' Oakman. There we go. We got the mark on him. Now it's gonna, when it explodes, he's basically gonna die. And done. So we did it in 57 seconds. Not too shabby. And then here is my pay-to-win team. So I am using Nord. If you do have Nord, it makes it a lot easier because he does a lot of damage. But you see I have Rez paired with Jaina. Now, if I wanted to get this done even faster, none of these heroes are in bug gear right now. I could put Nord in bug gear. I could put Ravenna back in bug gear. I could put Jaina in bug gear, and this would go a lot more smoothly. But as such, I didn't want to have to deal with moving Ravenna in and out of bug gear ever again. So I just wanted to see, could I just do this how my heroes are normally geared? And I can. And really, this is going to be the Jaina show. She's just going to nuke. Given the fact that I have her paired with Rez is why I'm running Solar Flare versus Flowing Rune. Because Solar Flare is just going to give her so much more damage. You see this team, though. Miranda's is Immo 5. Rez Immo 5, but that's not a big deal. Ravenna's Immo 5. Jaina's Immo 2. And Nord is Immo 1. Right? This is the tip of the spear energy team. Pretty much. For this fight. And it's still not very fast. Like, it's still not that fast. It's a 4-minute fight. So let's just speed it up. Let's get her down. So you see we've already burned 3 minutes. And we have 13% left to go. So it's not an easy fight. So like I said, really, you're just battling the clock on this one. Boom. And still, we only got 30 seconds left. Again, I could drastically speed this up if I put them all in bug gear, but I'm not going to do that. And this should wrap it up. So we did it with 25 seconds left on the clock. So there you go, ladies and gentlemen. That is Crimson Rot, level 10. This is going to be pretty much going to be the only video I put out on the subject matter. It's difficult. It is. And it's harder. It is hard for free to play. I will say that. But it should be, because even level 6 was difficult across the board on all these dungeons. This is the end game PvP content, or PvE content. I'm sorry. This is now what you have to build to win. So you do need assassins. So building assassins for Roulette of Truth, you need, what was it? Summoners? I think it was summoners and assassins. This one is energy and summoners, and then this one is assassins and energy. So all of these three are kind of feeding off each other, which is why I'm guessing that they put them out first. So pick a team, build it up. I would say probably, well, I guess you need all three: energy, summoners, and assassins to start getting this stuff done. But just keep going, build your teams over time. We should get a new energy in 4 to 6 weeks. That'll probably make Crimson Rot a little bit easier. Hopefully by then that they actually release Nord finally to the masses, because I think that releasing Crimson Rot with Nord being paywalled is not fair, even though I've shown you guys that you can do it free to play without Nord. It's just going to take very good bug gear. You're going to need Jaina Immortal 5. Miranda, yeah, you're going to need Immortal Miranda. You need a lot to get this one down. Whereas I think Mirage Space and Roulette of Truth was arguably the easiest. And these two, their difficulties have been reduced. So, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to end it right there. Enjoy your weekend. Thanks for watching. Again, thanks for coming. I appreciate you all. I don't know why my music. There we go. Now I got music again. Frickin' sound in this game is stupid. Tell me what you think in the comments below. And again, I would recommend you guys go check out Gameplay Horizon's video. He did all the stages 0 through, or I should say 7 through 10 on his account. And I do believe he was using some free-to-play friendly teams, although I do believe he was using Nord in the end. So, if anything, I hope this video helps you clear the main boss without using Nord. Keep in mind what it was: Wami or Barog or Leo in the front, Miranda and Ravenna in the middle. Again, nice to see Ravenna coming out of retirement. And then Rez and Jaina in the back. So, till next time, everybody, I hope this helped you out. Cheers, peace. Bye-bye.